Welcome to Progress Over Perfection. Here we focus on one thing, moving forward, and it's not about getting everything perfect. It's about taking the next steps, learning and growing along the way, while showing ourselves grace. In today's episode, we're talking about leadership, and more specifically, what can we learn from leaders who've missed the mark? I would like to introduce you to someone that I worked with, or worked for. We'll call him Sterling Orderly. Sterling saw himself as refined, flawless, and elite. He had an eye for detail and a need for control that bordered on obsession. Every decision had to pass through him. Every presentation line had to be measured to perfection. He hired me to turn around an underperforming and ailing business unit. Something well outside his expertise, but of course, he assumed it can't be that hard. At first, progress was quick. I tackled all the low-hanging fruit and we saw immediate results. But as I began to challenge bigger issues like our growth strategy, Sterling pushed back, and he pushed back hard. Despite not having the necessary experience, he insisted on reviewing every presentation and presenting to the strategy, all of our strategies to senior leadership and the board. I built detailed decks and he focused on font size and margins. We'd go through endless revisions over superficial edits. Analysis paralysis took hold. Whenever I proposed something new, the answer was almost always no, with no rationale other than, trust me, I'm always right. But he wasn't. And that mindset, paired with his unwillingness to relinquish control, caused real harm to the business unit's performance. Now, he wasn't all bad. I've learned things from him. Because even with difficult experiences, there's growth. I became sharper with my presentations, learning to anticipate questions and polish details and minimize revision loops. I also stopped striving for 100% perfection before sharing. Sterling once told me, I'm going to rip apart your presentation anyway. So I started bringing my work to him at 80%. That shift preserved my energy and protected my confidence. There's also things we've learned from Sterling's leadership that you should never do. Control kills progress. If you're going to hire someone to fix something, give them the tools and the freedom to do it. Don't tie their hands with red tape while expecting magic. Also, you don't need to be right all the time. The best leaders hire smart people, not just to execute, but to learn from. Diverse perspectives create faster and better solutions. Sterling wasn't a bad person, just a leader trapped by his own ego. His refusal to share credit or listen to other voices created isolation. People agreed with him publicly, but privately, they were polishing their resumes. If Sterling could learn to speak less and listen more, he would be unstoppable. Well, thank you for joining me on today's episode of Progress Over Perfection. Go off and show yourself grace.